Hi. I've just been reading the story of Chris Pincher, Conservative Deputy Chief Whip, or former Conservative Deputy Chief Whip. And he's the former because he made a bit of a fool of himself on Thursday at the Carlton Club. He got very, very, very drunk and groped some staffers who reported him to the chief whip. Apparently he was so drunk that they had to physically put him in a taxi, and he was so drunk that he couldn't actually tell the taxi driver where he lived. So I presume I don't know, maybe they got in the taxi and took him up and put him to bed. I really don't know the details of that. But that's not really the story. The story is about Boris Johnson's judgment and the way that Boris Johnson runs his government. Now, Chris Pincher was the coordinator for Operation Big Dog, which was the operation designed to rehabilitate Johnson's name in the Conservative Party. It didn't really work out very well because there was a vote of no confidence in Johnson a few weeks ago. And a third of Conservative MPs voted against him. But Chris Pincher was very, very loyal to Boris Johnson. And as a reward, Boris Johnson wanted to promote him to chief whip. Unfortunately, there was a lot of opposition to that appointment. People were explaining to Johnson that Chris Pincher is a liability and you really want to think about what you're doing here. But no, Boris Johnson insisted. He actually did back down eventually and settled for Chris Pincher becoming the deputy chief whip. So, you have to call into question Johnson's judgment. And he keeps doing this. He keeps making appointments that turn out badly for him. And he's actually keeps shooting himself in the foot, and you've got to question his leadership now, surely. It's just one thing after another. I mean, what do you think about this?